Here we go. Let's watch. Let's watch it. Indie World. Hey. Oops. Indie World. Have I seen this before? This kind of looks like that one game, the kind of farming game that's on the Switch and like on PC and whatnot. Wait, is this the same game? You know, the one game. The farming game. Unless I'm wrong. Let's first service. I have no idea what this is. Wait for class again. I have no idea what this is. You know the one farming game that's on the Switch right now and on the PS4 and PC, like, where you can like clean up your farm and have to like harvest the crops and stuff. It kind of looks like that, but it's like everything else. Unless it is, but I doubt it. Sports Story. Okay. Is this made by the same people?
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Sam Robertson.
Oh, it is turned down?
Welcome to Indie World.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize.
A look
Never
ahead
mind.
at some great indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
We're thrilled to kick off this edition of Indie World with Sports Story, the sequel to Golf Story and a game that's not just about sports. It's a full-on golfing adventure with a whole lot of tennis gameplay for good measure, not to mention dungeons, espionage, mini-games, and plenty of friends and enemies to meet on your way to the Deca Sportathon.
Okay, okay.
Sports Story launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in mid-2020.
Okay, mid-2020. Lizard Cube, Donut Mew, something, and... yeah, one more thing. Wow! Okay. Yes, this is like a fighting game then. Luke Cage! Adam Hunter. Dude, that's Luke Cage! Luke Cage! Yo, what are you doing here, man? I thought you were in Marvel. Why are you here? What? Here, I gotta make sure my audio's good also, by the way.
There will be plenty of braised chicken lying
Streets
around
of
on
Rage
plates
4.
and bad guys to beat down.
And Luke
Streets
Cage
of
somehow
Rage
broke
4
into this
comes to
game.
Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2020.
Hey, not to downplay Marvel, but Marvel's pretty good, man. I am Hidakazu Nakajima, working for D3 publisher and producer of this title. Gleamlight is an original game that tells a quiet and mysterious story in an artistic world with stained glass motif. In a world such as this, the player becomes a single sword, with the help of children, fights against powerful enemies to uncover the mysteries of the world. It's a place that is beautiful as it is terrifying. Ooh, okay. Raising questions like, how do you feel, what do you think about, what kind of journey are you on? Yes, the time has come to relish the world of Gleamlight.
Just imagine if you turned into a sword. It'd probably be kind of freaky and kind of awesome.
Oh no.
Beautiful, if you will.
Wait.
Especially if it happened in a stained glass world.
I'm not saying oh no,
because
because I think the game looks bad, but it is giving me
where we're going,
some vibes of the other game that I don't
This
like.
game knows
The what's it called?
You think and how to guide you through without anything
The what's it
unnecessary
called?
like words. Who needs them? See if you can cut to the heart of this stained glass world.
I mean, I could be totally wrong about that, but
Nintendo
it's
Switch
giving me
in
those
early
vibes. What's the game called?
Hi,
Hollow
everyone.
Knight.
I'm Alexander Fernandez.
It's
CEO
giving me
of
Hollow
Streamline
Knight
Media Group,
vibes.
and today we're going to be showing
And
you
I'm
our
not
brand new
saying
game, Bacon
that
Switch.
the game's gonna be bad or anything,
It's
because like it looks like they put a lot of work
violent
into that,
co-op
and
game that I
I'm
think you're
totally
gonna
not
like.
undermining that, but
We like
it is giving me some Hollow
In
Knight
fact,
vibes.
we liked it so much.
And I don't like Hollow Knight.
We made it about food because we like to eat.
Again, I could be totally wrong about that. Like, hey, for all I know, the game could be amazing.
No.
You know?
That's pretty. Huh.
Dude, you're making me hungry.
Wow, that's the bliss ball right there.
Yeah, that looks kind of burnt.
So we hope you guys like it. And more importantly,
Dude, don't bring
hope you
food in
enjoy
here.
it because we had to work really hard on it, baking this and making sure it works.
Dude,
So
don't bring food in here.
please
You're making
enjoy
me
it,
hungry.
and
Like,
let us know what you think.
don't bring food in here.
See those cuddly dough things? They simply
It's
must
food?
be sacrificed to the guardians of dough. And so,
Dang.
in this party brawler, you and up to 3
This
other
is an
players
indie
need
game?
to work as a team.
This does not look like an indie game, honestly. Like, this looks really...
Time runs out.
Wow, this
in-your-face
looks
co-op
really good.
action
Wow.
may be easy to
Wait a
pick
minute.
up, but trust
Wait a
me,
minute.
It's tough to master all the challenging mechanics in each level.
This looks
And
really
in
good.
Player versus player mode, it's every baker for themselves.
This looks really
Bake and Switch
good.
will cook up something special on Nintendo.
Is this
Switch
really an
in
indie
summer
game? This looks
2020.
really good. Like, it doesn't even look like an indie game.
Hey Nintendo fans!
Honestly,
On
like,
behalf
it
of the team
looks,
here at Digital
again, like, really
Continuum,
good.
I'm excited to announce our new game, Super Mesh. Super Mesh is a game that makes games. It's a love letter to
Ooh,
game culture.
cool.
Set in a
Okay,
game
cool,
shop
cool.
owned by a brother and sister discover a mysterious game console. The
wow.
magic of Super Mesh is what we didn't do. The games it produced.
Oh, he has a wave burn in the
It's
background.
The game itself
I have one too.
that mashes the genres together. It creates a different game every time you play. You never know what it's gonna.
Oh, is that a GameCube too?
do me one
Oh, he has a
favor.
GameCube in the background.
This is the code to my favorite Mash. When you pick up Super Mash for the Nintendo Switch next year, put it in. Let me know what you think.
Man, the presentation is making me think these are like full-on games, like not even like indie games. That's a good thing too, by the way. This looks really good. This is the... Okay, this probably has to be, so far, the best indie direct I've seen. Looks really good, man. This whole thing looks super good. Every game is endlessly unique. Wow. Here, let me go back to my line. I had to make sure my audio was good. This is really cool. This is really... What? You can make games into full-on 3D? Or, you know, like 3D models. This looks really good. This looks really good. Super Mash 4.
Super Mash will shake things up on Nintendo
Wow.
Switch in May 2020.
Dude, so far this is the best
What
indie
would
direct
you
I've
do
seen.
if the world
What?
around you was as strange and contradictory as ancient ruins filled with advanced technology? Well, in this first-person puzzle
Whoa.
game, you're about to find out. Tasked by your creator,
These
with
indie games
solving
look
a series
amazing,
of
like,
complex
wow, like-
puzzles, you'll divert drones, manipulate laser beams, and even replicate time to prove your worth, or find a way out.
Dude. Yeah,
Who
yeah.
are
So
you?
far this is the best indie direct
What's
I've
your
seen. Like, these
purpose?
games actually look
As you
great.
choose your own path
Yo,
to
people are
get
actually
around
sleeping on the
world
indie directs, guys.
Uncover the clues you need
People are
to
really
decide
sleeping
for
on these.
yourself. You'll have more than 120 puzzles to solve in the Talos Principle Deluxe Edition.
The
comes
Talos
to Nintendo
Principle.
Switch.
Later today? Oh, that looks amazing.
Nothing quite like
Wow.
a high seas adventure combining classic naval
Okay,
action,
I'm gonna tell you right now, people, stop sleeping on the indie directs. These
stand
look
your
great.
feet and do battle with
These
pirates,
games are
sea
great.
monsters, even the sea
They look
itself.
amazing. Like, wow.
The entire map is procedurally generated, and all across it you'll discover islands to explore and quests to take, from rescuing sailors to looting pirates. And you'll do it all from your custom boat. You
It
pick
looks
the
good.
design,
These games
colors,
look really,
weapons,
really good.
And equipment.
They
As you
really do.
progress,
Like, I'm not
you'll
like,
add new
like,
boats to your
no
fleet
lie.
and
These
give
look
orders
amazing.
to the crew on boats you aren't sailing yourself. Better keep track of the wind and use physics to your advantage. When Sailforth sails into
Sailforth.
port on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Clifford.
Oh, Dauntless.
developer
Not. Oh,
here
wait,
at
Dauntless. Wait, that's not.
Since you last
Is that
saw
really
us
considered an
during
indie
Nintendo
game?
Treehouse live
What
event
is going
earlier this
on?
year,
I consider
we've
this a
been
part of
hard
like a
at
normal
work
direct.
Our hit online action RPG Dauntless for the Nintendo Switch system. We're absolutely thrilled to share a fresh look at our game, including the reveal of our new content expansion, Storm Chasers, complete with the Skyfighter
What?
armor and Sky Metal weapon set.
Okay, being real, I
Cosmetic
consider this a
items will
part
be
of
available
a
at
Nintendo
launch
Direct. Like, what?
exclusively to players on the Nintendo Switch for free. We hope you
Wow.
enjoy your first look at the next evolution of Dauntless, and we'll see you in the Shattered Isles.
You have a date yet? Okay, cool. A trailer. I know they've been working on the game for the Switch. I seen gameplay for it back in the Treehouse. It looked really kind of. The frame rate. The frame rate was really not the best looking. So. But I mean, the game itself is great though. Like I played the game. I played it on PC and PS4. I mean, pretty much this is like a free Monster Hunter pretty much, so. Wow. Play on the Nintendo Switch today? What? Ooh! Ooh! No! Best indie direct. Best indie direct.
And the massive boss-sized
Dauntless
that seek to devour it. With cross-platform
was shown in the indie direct, and it drops
cross-save functionality.
Today.
Take your Slayer on the go with Nintendo Switch. No matter
This is actually wild. What is happening? This indie direct is wild. It drops today on the Switch. Okay, wait a minute. It's not 60 FPS, by the way. It's looking like 60 FPS in the gameplay that they're showing. It cannot be 60 FPS unless they actually found a. They did not actually make this 60 FPS. It's showing 60 FPS. If they actually found a way to make this 60 FPS, that's insane. I don't believe it.
Launches as a free download on Nintendo Switch today.
I'll play it on stream. Hey, I don't give a crap.
Hollywood, the 90s. An actress on a hit TV show.
Yo, people are sleeping on this direct. Or, I mean, people are sleeping on the indie direct. Like, this is actually wild. This is actually crazy. I'm so glad. Everyone's sleeping on this. People are like, the indie direct, No. Like, so far, this is the best one. The best one.
Along the way, you'll interrogate weird and wonderful characters designed by Hatomoa of Hatoful Boyfriend fame. From TV studios,
people put so much work into these indie games now. Like, it's
tangled web of conspiracy, deception, and of course, murder. As you piece together the truth, one pixel at a time.
Again, Dauntless is a game I completely thought that they would show in like an actual real Nintendo Direct, but they're doing it here. So it's
this mysterious bounty hunter is a stranger to everyone.
Wow.
Because that's his name. He doesn't take kindly to guns, but he will kindly take your moolah in exchange for the bounties he collects. Why? He needs the cash bad.
The cash bad.
Every outlaw in Mongo Valley if that's what it takes. Problem is, there's a bounty on his head too. In this action-adventure game, you'll wield Stranger's unusual crossbow that fires off rounds of live ammo, from rodents to bugs, and you'll earn bigger bounties for live captures. With updated FPS controls and gyroscopic aiming, the definitive version of this classic.
Okay, people are saying on Twitter now, like, wow, like some of these are actually kind of wild.
You can pre-purchase it later today.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Oh man.
Skatebird.
Why is this so adorable?
This looks amazing. I want to get this.
And just look at him go.
This actually looks insane. What am I looking at?
Bendy straws.
The bird skateboarding. This is actually crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, wow.
Skateboards always try their best, don't they? Explore each park.
This is actually great. Like, these games look great.
Birds and find secret mixtapes of original lo-fi bird hop tunes.
What is happening?
Before
oh my
long,
gosh.
You'll be catching air like only a bird could. When Skatebird
oh my god.
On Nintendo Switch in late 2020.
Man. I want it. I want it. Wow. So it's like a comic book, but you're playing from like, as if like, you're playing the game as if you're reading a comic book. That's kind of cool. Wow. Wow. Like, you're like, wow. It's Liberated, coming to Nintendo Switch 2020. Okay. Whoa, watch where you're going, man.
You saw it for yourself in the trailer, people. Liberated blends the art of cyberpunk, hand-drawn graphic novels with interactivity and action to create one seamless experience.
See, the moment you said cyberpunk, I was kind of thinking, wait, like cyberpunk like 2077, but
society gives way to complete government control.
Yeah. He just meant like,
but that won't stop
like cyberpunk, like just in general,
from rising up. But this is no simple tale of good versus evil. As you flip between pages, side-scrolling stealth gunplay and platforming action, You must witness what transpires from many points of view to parse the truth.
Dang.
Liberated will release first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Wow.
Hi, we're Kit Fox Games, and this is our game Boyfriend Dungeon, a dating simulator dungeon crawler mashup.
Wait, haven't I heard of this
We're super
before?
excited to announce that Boyfriend Dungeon will be coming to the
Didn't they
Nintendo
talk about
Switch,
this already?
which means you'll be able to date your weapons at home and on the go.
Date your weapons, what?
If you're like me, then you're never going to forget your summer stay at Verona Beach, where you're tasked with clearing out all the creatures in the dungeon. Oh, and it only gets better, because the weapons you can find there transform into cuties, and they're single. Forge precious memories with your many loves, and use their individual combat styles to clear out all the monsters as you uncover the dungeon's secrets together. Did I mention romantic dates? Oh, be still my heart. Oh, and there's also the Nintendo Switch exclusive HD Rumble function. Level up your love when Boyfriend Dungeon comes to Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Okay.
Sometimes the only way to face a
Dreamscaper.
tough subject is head on, even if that means battling a nightmarish depression living inside a young woman's subconscious.
Wait, what?
Thankfully, you'll have an expansive combat system on your side, combining a brawler,
Dude, can I-
top-down shooter, and a dungeon crawler. Every time you slumber, you'll face another
It's like-
randomized dungeon found in one of
This
the
is an
game's
indie
beautifully
direct,
haunted
but dude, it
dreamscapes,
feels like a real direct,
littered
like
with
no lie.
powerful artifacts, challenges, and puzzles.
And no one knows it, like,
Forge friendships in your waking life
because
and use
they're
their hopes
sleeping
and
on it.
dreams
Again,
to
like people are
dispel
sleeping on this whole
darkness within.
direct. Or
You'll
again,
warp
like
the
indie direct.
dreamscape around you with lucid powers that alter the flow of time and space. When Dreamscaper launches first on Nintendo Switch as a timed exclusive on consoles,
People are
it will
prioritizing the Switch over everything else, man.
Hey everyone, we're extremely excited to reveal a brand new game we've been working on
Worms?
Team 17.
Oh, the Worms game. I never played the Worms
base
game,
building
but
and survival, along with a few surprises, in a new adventure set within the Escapist universe. And on Nintendo Switch, you can play with 3 of your friends in local wireless and online multiplayer.
We hope you enjoy the video.
okay, let's see. Craft. Build. So it's like Minecraft, kinda. Except in like a 2D format. Train monkeys? Oh, I think it said train monkeys. Add co-op survival mode. Okay. Set in the Escapist universe. Okay. The Survivalist.
Whether you're crafting, building, or yes, training monkeys, survival is the name of the game. These procedurally generated islands are alive. They change during the day-night cycle, and they're riddled with adventure and a wealth of secrets. As you, or your monkeys, gather resources and craft
Monkeys.
items,
Wow.
you'll uncover your own recipes and multiple crafting trees. That should help you overcome the hidden threats lurking within temples, full of exotic riches and slick weaponry. You can play co-op locally or online with up to 3 friends who each have their own game and system to try and survive together. However, not everyone will be pleased to see you thrive. The Survivalists releases on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Let's see up a little bit.
We're coming to the end of our presentation.
Wow,
So we'd like
okay.
to take a moment to thank all of our partners for giving Nintendo Switch owners so much to look forward to.
Yeah, thank you. This is
Well said.
actually great. This is hands
On
down the
behalf of
best indie
Nintendo,
direct.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
thanks to all
Thank
of
you.
you
This
for
is
joining
great.
us.
This is
Although,
actually great.
Now that I think about it, there is one more thing.
Okay, what?
Hi, I'm Tom Happ, creator of Axiom Verge. I just
heard of
wanted
that
to
game.
take this moment to thank both Nintendo and Nintendo fans for the love you've shown Axiom Verge over the years. I've been quietly working on the next installment of Axiom Verge for about 4 years now.
Wow, that's a
Here's
long time.
Sneak peek.
Okay, I never played the games. I heard of them though, but you are not in control. You belong to us now. Wait, what's that? Once more into the breach. Yeah, it looks good. Wow. Wow. Axiom Verge 2. Wow. I mean, it looks really good. Coming fall 2020, okay. Okay. Overall, that was great. That was actually great. I actually highly enjoyed that Indie Direct. I really, really did. That actually blew away my expectations. Like I went into this thinking, okay, here is the, Indie Direct. I'm gonna have fun with it. It may not be amazing, but I always enjoy them. This was actually great. This is actually hands down the best Indie Direct or best Indie World that they have done so far. No lie. I had a blast with this one. I really, really did. And yeah, I just had an overall great, fantastic time with this. Like, there are so many good games that really looked amazing. They really, really did. First Dauntless comes out today, later today. That's actually wild. And we got Skatebird. Like, what? Dude, like, that actually looks insane. That actually looks like crazy. Like, what?